Hi guys, well done. Good afternoon. How are we doing? We are fine. So we are going to continue from where we stopped. So we know that in our previous class, we've already done some work. These are finished products. This is about us an event section. So and I believe right here is what we are currently doing. We are already at our event section. So we want to continue from there and move to what? And move to join our online community section. That is where we want to focus on. Okay, so let's get started. Alright. You see that in our HTML we've already written a comment. So we are starting section. Okay. Inside this section we are going to have a class of section. Then we can have community, and then we can have an ID community. Alright, okay, let's go back to our finished products and see what are the content that is going to be inside this join our community section. Alright, this is finish our project. You can see that the first thing we are going to have is what we call the title of the page. After that, we now have three cards. This is the first card, second card, and three cards. That are the things we are going to be creating in this section. So let's start from title. And then you can see that this title is the same thing with other sections. So we can copy title from other section and paste it there. So let's copy from our event. Just copy the title from there now. Because they are the same. Copy. And then paste it in our title. And then we can change it to what do you want? Join our online community. So we now have join our online community. Save it and let's check it out. Scroll down, you can see we have our title immediately. Join our online community. We have our title even at the center. Alright, so let's work on creating these cards. We can see that we have an icon, so we are going to be working with all these icons. Alright, so we are done with the title. So here we are starting with the cards, and then we are going to be using article for the cards. I hope we are getting it as we progress little by little. I hope you understand. So in the absence of no question, let's continue. So we are going to create another div class that will wrap our card. Yeah. So we're going to have another class. This is section center. As we have community center. Inside is the so we're gonna have So inside this we are going to have single community. Each community standing for each social media, like YouTube community. So single community. So inside this community we are going to have a div class. We have community, which this one is the first community. Inside the community, as I've said before, we have a link and a what? A link and our icon. Our icon is actually a link text. Alright. So let's go ahead. So what are we going to create now? We're going to have a link. No, before a link, we have to create an article. Embed everything in an article. Yes, everything is going to be inside an article. Then we can have a class for it. I have class to the community icon dash icon. Community dash icon, we have our link. Now we are having YouTube. The first one is YouTube. If you click on it, it will take us to YouTube, as you can see. So that is the essence of the link. It can take us to YouTube once we click on it. Alright. So I'm going to have YouTube inside our href. We're going to have https www.youtube.com/solaris IT. I hope it will take us to Solaris IT. Alright. And then you can have a target for it. Target. Let's leave that blank. And then you can we are going to have class for it for styling. Class will nav icon for styling it. So inside it we are going to have, inside the link we are going to have our YouTube icon, which is so inside the eye we're going to have a class of Facebook or YouTube. Sorry. We're going to have a class of YouTube and a class of YouTube or Facebook, which is file. You can copy this from online platform dash YouTube. Then we have FA-FA-FW. Right, I think this is it. So let's see if it will display. As you can see, you can see what our YouTube icon very small because we have not styled it. So that is why it appears that way. Alright. So that is that on the words on our article. Then after article we now have what another div class that will contain our tests. So we can give this one what class of community info, community dash info. Alright, inside it we are going to have, let's check the finished work. Inside it we are going to have a title, this is the title, and a paragraph. Alright, a title and a paragraph, and then our title will take H4, and then we are going to give the class of community title. community title, and we are going to have text here. Watch out for our new web series. We are going to copy that, have it there. Alright, after that we are going to have a paragraph. Inside a paragraph we are going to have class tests. Community class to be community test. Right, community test. And then let's copy the test there. So let's copy all the test. Here's the test that we have. And then paste it inside our paragraph. Save it. Let's check how it looks in our finished project. Alright, so we have it. So we are going to duplicate it twice and then start styling it in our next video. Alright, so let's duplicate this community icon, starting from here, from here. Starting from single community, duplicate it, as you can see. So after paragraph, we now have end of the community. So we have end of community, end of single community. Alright, so we have this now, so that we can demarcate and know that this is where we are. Alright, I believe we are still on the same page. So let's copy the second community from single, copy, and then we are going to paste it immediately after the end. We are going to paste it twice. Alright, so we paste it twice. Let's save it and see how it looks. Alright, so just be changing the text. And that is just the next thing. So copy the end, copy, so that you can have demarcation like this. Alright, so let's come back to the first one. The first one is what the YouTube channel. Yes. And the second one, let's come to the second one. Here's the second. We can have two, which is single set. That is telling us the second. So let's go and copy the text that we have there. So for the second one, we have joined our Twitter. So we're having Twitter icon. Twitter icon for our H1. And then for our paragraph, having this. Paragraph for Twitter, and then we can see that this one has changed from YouTube to what? Just change it to Twitter, and there is it. Then save it. Let's see how it's appears. That's how it's appears in our work. You can see that we now have Twitter in our work now. We have Twitter. That's very nice. Alright, let's move to the last one. Here is the last one, which is 3. Let's talk about the last one. In the last one we have, in our finished work, we have Discord channel. Discord. So Discord channel. Copy. That's each one. And then we have our paragraph. Copy, and then we have it in our paragraph. Alright, and then change the word Discord. Let's check it. Alright, that's shown. So we've seen the HTML structure. So in our next class we are going to be using CSS to achieve the same design we see here. Alright, thank you very much guys. See you in our next class. Thank you.